Testing. Testing the thing, hoping it sounds... Oh, I should turn down the music, maybe. Oh. That's very loud. That's very loud. Okay. I guess the mic is closer to me than it normally is. Wait, okay, now you like can't hear the music at all. Okay, I turned up the music a little. So, does that sound better? Maybe perchance. Yeah, I think that sounds fine. I think that sounds okay. Maybe. Okay. Where did I put... Oh, I found my pen. Yeah, so, I might... Okay, I'm taking my earbud out so I don't hear myself. But, so I might, have to randomly move in the middle of this because... So I'm at my desk right now, which, notoriously, the Wi-Fi at my desk is horrible. And so, I moved my computer so it's like closer to where like the Wi-Fi is better. Like my computer's not where it normally is, but so if so I might have to get up in the middle of this if it like just like tell me in chat if like stuff is like cutting out, because I'll just move somewhere else where the Wi-Fi is better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on a commission for somebody. I need to redo some parts of this. Yeah, and I kind of changed the setup a little bit, cause let me put my phone down somewhere. Cause I'm actually drawing this. Cause normally I'm drawing on my iPad, and then I'm in like a call with myself like on Discord, and then I like stream that call, but I'm actually drawing on my computer right now. Like I have a tablet plugged into my computer, so that's fun. I haven't done this in a while. Sage is here and Yuri's here. Hi. Hello. How do you feel about being online famous in the art community? Are you talking to me? Because I don't think that I am. I feel like if, like, because most of my followers are from shorts, and so I feel like getting followers from shorts means nothing. Like, like that, it's so, like, I really shot myself in the foot with that one, because anytime I try to post, like, a main channel animatic, it gets no views. So, you should do an art, oh, do you mean ASMR? I know I should. That's gonna be my second channel. I'm gonna start a second channel. It's gonna be, I'll do vlogs, and the vlogs will be so boring, because I do nothing except sit inside all day, draw, and, read, about ancient Greece, and Mika and Greece to be specific. And so the vlogs will be boring, and then I'll also do ASMR on the side. Yes. You give off archery vibes? That might be perchance because I am literally Will Solace. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm kinda like, I kinda am him, he kinda like is me, and he is not, if I remember correctly, he's not very good at archery, and I'm also not very good at archery, so, but I have done it, and he's also has done it, so like, again, that's me, I fear. That is me. Okay, I have no idea what I'm gonna do for the mouth. I might just do, like, a smile. Like, I don't think I want to do it, like, open mouth, you know? Sister's doing a project on Greek deities. That's cool. Guys, I love, what's his name? Aristeus or whatever, the god of cheesemakers. If I'm not a Hellenistic polytheist, but if I was, that would be my guy. I would make a shrine to Aristeus. So what if I actually didn't do the math right now? So what if I colored this entire thing and I also need to fix this eyebrow? What if I color this entire thing and then I do the mouth? That sounds like a great plan. What are you drawing? I fear it is in the title. I fear it is a commission. Okay. I want to do something like that for the eyebrow, I think. Yeah. Oh my god, my computer fans are so loud. I feel really bad. You can probably hear that. I was recording audio for something else, and like the computer fans are so loud in the background. It's actually so embarrassing. But I don't want to get a new computer because like I don't use my computer enough to justify getting a new one. So okay, here, let me flip it. I can flip it and I can see like the issues more with the, like, so the eyes need to be higher, but I don't want to make them higher. I'm just gonna redo this part of the face. This part of the face, so the entire face? Yes, that is what I meant. They add to the vibes, yeah. Guys, are my computer fans aesthetic? Are my computer fans dark academia coded? Okay, I'm gonna be smart and actually do the eyes on a separate layer. So if I need to adjust them more, it'll be easier to do that. Okay. I'm ready about Hyacinthus and Apollo. Fun. I want to draw them at some point. I don't know when, and I have no time, and I have a million other things I need to draw, but someday, sometime, I will draw them. And that's a promise. What's your opinion on eggs? I love eggs so much. I vibe with eggs. I used to not like them, but that's just because my dad would make scrambled eggs and he would make them really badly and he would like way overcook them and add pepper, even though I'd be like, hey, I actually don't like pepper because it actually kind of like makes me choke, and he'd be like, oh, okay, and then give me eggs with pepper in them. So I had beef with eggs for a little bit, but then I started making my own like last year, and now I love eggs. Eggs are they're great. Also, as a vegetarian, like it's nice to get like protein in when I can, so they're nice for that. My gerbils love your streams. They always sit in front of my laptop when you're on stream, and they usually run around. Wait, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, gerbils are actually so cool. I used to have like a dwarf hamster. I had 3, but I had them at like different times. And I love them. My fun fact, my brother's girlfriend actually just got a dwarf hamster, and her name is Hilda. The hamster, not the girlfriend. But yeah. And I really want to meet the hamster someday. I want to meet Hilda. The eyebrows aren't like soft enough. Their names are Daisy and Scout. Are they named after Daisy and the Scouts, like the band, or is that just like coincidence? Dwarf hamsters are real. I have one named Yoshi. Has anyone been denying the existence of dwarf hamsters? We all ask Mika what his opinion on random things are, like he's the supreme leader. Not like he's the supreme leader. I am the supreme leader, guys. I'm so supreme that the fans just like can't handle it, so that's why they're so loud. Actually, it's not just because my computer sucks. When drawing, what is your favorite part? Probably rendering. I really love rendering. Sometimes it makes me very frustrated. Like if it's, but usually once I like pull up a reference, what is that? I think that's on there. But like once I pull up a reference, just like sitting back and like rendering and just like adding random splashes of color, and you're like, I feel like that doesn't make sense logically, like that's not really how lighting works, but just like doing it for no reason is like really fun. So I love rendering. Hang on, I gotta scoot in my chair. because I have to get it on this like carpet that's under my desk, and it's like kind of awkward. But yeah, for some reason my dog is like super freaked out by this chair. Like, he's not in the room right now because every time I like sit in it, he like gets up and leaves. Like, he hates this thing. What happens if we don't follow your supreme leader rules? I don't really have any rules other than don't be a dick, but like, I guess if you don't follow them, then you have to live with the fact that you're a dick, so that's like the punishment itself, you know? Okay, so those eyebrows don't match at all, actually. I'm trying to draw on my computer more because I want to get used to the buttons on my tablet more so I can like draw faster. Because I forget what like all of them mean every time I sit down to use it. What breed is your dog? He's a mutt, so he's like everything basically, but like visually he looks kind of like a mix of like a Shiba Inu and like a Corgi, and he's like mid-size, so he's like the size of a Shiba Inu, but like he has really little legs, so he kind of looks like a Corgi. The eyebrows are not eyebrowing, I know. Ugh. I'm also super mad. I don't know what happened, because so my pen, it used to have the command where on like the top button, if I clicked it, it would switch to an eraser, and then if I clicked it again, it would switch back to my pen, but it just stopped doing that. And so now the command is just like, it just switches to an eraser, and if I click it, it won't switch back. So I just like hold on the pen, and then if I hold it down and erase and then lift up, it'll work, but if I just click it, it'll stay as like the eraser. And I don't know why it does that, and it really annoys me. You need to find my tablet pen. I have one of those ones you attach to your computer that has no screen. Yeah, I have one of those too. I got one like, I think I was in 7th grade because it was like on sale. This is why I love XP pen. Oh my gosh, I have such a tablet rant to go on in a minute. But I got one saved up to buy like one of the ones with no screen from XP pen when I was in like 7th grade or 6th grade maybe, and I love that thing. I'm trying to use it more because like I feel like it'll be good for my posture, because then I won't be like looking down, like I'll be looking up at the computer. And I brought it to school with me the other day because I was doing a thing in like a class where I was going to be doing something, like drawing something on my computer. Actually, I can show you guys. It's in stinky Photoshop. I hate Photoshop so much. Photoshop rant time. I have never used a more laggy program than this program. I am a Clip Studio user through and through. Occasionally dabble in Procreate, but I have to use this for a class at my school, and I hate it so much. Literally, it's like, okay, so I was using it to make we had to make mandalas, and oh, is it gonna, oh, so I love that. So it actually just crashed. So, and I actually don't care enough to open it again because I actually hate that program so much. But anyway, we had to make mandalas, and I was like thinking like, oh, like because it's a mandala and literally every program has like a mandala effect in it, I could probably just use like whatever program the teacher won't mind. And it's like, nope, we have to use freaking Photoshop for no reason. It sucks. And like I brought in, like I said, it was my tablet with no screen, so it's like the computer was using like minimal energy to do it, and like and it was so laggy. It was horrible. And like I was using, he wanted us to download a brush, like we had to use at least one downloaded brush, and so I downloaded one that I liked because it was like a marker brush, so it was like kind of more similar to some of the stuff I use in like Clip Studio, and then I straight up couldn't use it because I would draw like a line, and you see how when I draw that line with my cursor it makes a line? Well, when I would draw the line, it would take like a whole 6 seconds to load the line, and I was like, oh, so this is quite literally unusable because of the lag. Like, this simply won't work because the lag is so bad, you know? Ugh. We have to work on the commission with you. Are we getting paid? Yeah, if you draw it for me, you get paid. Right now you're just the peasants entertaining me. Wait, I said I wasn't gonna do an open mouth. But it looks more natural with the open mouth, so I guess I will do that. Ugh, going back on my promises once again. My business teacher got us pens for computers because she was tired of kids touching the screen. She was iconic. Yeah, my computer's like a touch screen too, so I got a pen for it, and it honestly doesn't work very well, so I don't use it very often, but I used to use it a lot. Yeah, they're fun to use. But I think I prefer kind of having like a plug-in tablet more. It's less latency. What's your dream house to live in? Okay, so that's actually a complicated question because so I either need to be rich enough to have a house where I didn't have to do anything, like I would have like maids and like I meant like literally have to do nothing, or I'm living in an apartment. So i.e. so I will be living in an apartment because like just like the upkeep that comes with having a house is so stressful, and I just like I cannot deal with that. Like, and also just the amount of money, like I work a lot better in increments, and so I like the idea of paying in increments, like with like how rent works, instead of like, I know it's similar with houses where you have like the like you buy it all together but you pay it in like loans, but I just like I don't like the idea of doing that. I like having like a house is just, I can't commit to something like that, so I want like it's either an apartment or I'm the richest person in the entire world and I have everyone do everything for me, and then I'll own a house, but there's no in between, you know. What's your favorite food? That's a good question. Okay, right now it is currently, and will change in like 5 seconds, but it is the pizza that my parents got last night that I stole from them because, so we got pizza, right? And so normally I get like a veggie pizza with, like Alfredo sauce because I hate tomato sauce. So I get it with Alfredo sauce, and, I'm kind of the only one who likes the Alfredo sauce. So like my parents started getting like, this one that has like, it's like cheese and mushrooms, and instead of tomato sauce it's like Tabasco sauce, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of fire, can I try it? Mostly because it didn't have tomato sauce, so I was like, oh, I might vibe with this because I hate tomato sauce. And so I tried it and I was like, this is actually so good. What? Because it literally tasted like a Dorito, like it tasted like a warm cheesy Dorito. I was like, that is so scrumptious. So right now that's my favorite food, the pizza that I stole from my parents. That I also had for lunch today. Required Photoshop class sucks. Everyone in my class is computer scratch damage. Literally, it makes me so mad because our teacher, he will always like, he'll talk about like, yeah, it's like industry standard, like it's so good that we're teaching you the industry standard thing, and at the same time he'll be like, yeah, I wanted to show you guys how to do this thing in Photoshop, but I actually can't show you how to do it because it's actually not working right now for me. And it's like, yeah, it's almost like we shouldn't, maybe we shouldn't be using the program that doesn't work half the time. Like, literally every class, it will crash. And he'll be like, yeah, I can't show you how to do this thing because it just won't work. And it's like, so what if you picked a program that was 2 times less expensive and also actually worked, maybe? Like, is that, like, a crazy idea for you guys? Like, can you not comprehend that or something? Like, it annoys me so much that we have to use that because it doesn't work half the time, and you pay so much money for it. What is the point if it doesn't even work? Who are you drawing right now? Somebody's OCs. I think they're D&D OCs. Oh wait, I should find the references they sent me for the colors. Oh, my friend is texting me because I drew us as maybe I'll show you guys later, but I drew us as Schroeder and Lucy from peanuts, because like she always sends me videos of them and she's like literally us, and it makes me laugh, so I drew us as them because I thought it was funny, and she texted me back because she just saw it, she thought it was nice. So yeah, okay, we got a blonde baddie. Dumb blonde alert. Anyway, yeah, so that sucks. What was I talking about? I remember trying to download Photoshop and gave up after it took like a minute to load the prices and stuff. Yeah, it's so annoying because it's like, I legitimately, like, I'm not trying to hate on it just to be like a hater, because I want it to work, because I get it for free because of my school. They have like a license for it. So like, I want it to work. Like, it would be great if I could use it, because I do have to pay for Clip Studio myself. So it'd be great if I could just use it, like, just use this program for free through my school. But I can't use it because it sucks ass. Like, I'm trying so hard to like you, and you're just making it, like, impossible for me. So let me make an account. So, like, yeah, literally, I hate it so much. And then, like, speaking of, like, industry standard stuff that sucks, what is up with, like, art, like, people in the art world and just, like, refusing to admit that industry standard does not mean it is automatically the best thing? Because he was telling me about, because I brought my like XP pen tablet, and I zoned out. What do we hate? Adobe. We hate Adobe with all of our heart and soul. And I brought my XP pen tablet in, right? And I was using it. He's like, oh, what tablet is that? And I was like, oh, it's XP pen. He was like, oh yeah, my wife gave me this, like, her old Wacom tablet, and I was trying to use it, and it was like super buggy and stuff. And we were talking about how like Wacom sucks and it's super buggy, and it's like, yeah man, it's almost like, because for those who don't know, Wacom is like the industry standard tablet, and it's like, yeah, it's almost like, because again, Wacom is super expensive and XP pen is way cheaper than them. At XP Pen, please sponsor me. I literally love you guys. I fight for you every day in my class with my dumbass teacher. He's not a dumbass, I love him, I don't mean that. With my dumbass teacher who loves Wacom for no reason, but I fight for you guys every day. And he was talking about how it, like, is not very good, and I was like, yeah man, it's almost like the industry standard isn't always the best. Like, Wacom sucks, Adobe sucks. Like, maybe we need to be using different programs and different tools and not simply sticking to the thing that you're used to because everyone tells you that it's industry standard. Like, you yourself admit it lags and bugs out and sucks all the time, so why do you keep using it? Oh, I hate Adobe so much. Do you enjoy ICP? I don't personally. Oop, I did not mean to do that. I don't personally. Oh, kill yourself. I messed up a thing with it. But I have some friends. Well, I don't know if they're I want to be friends with them, but they're like my friend. They're like friend of a friend type thing. And I hope they like me because they're really cool. But yeah, so I don't listen to them, but I know some people who do. They'd probably get fired if they just no, they legit wouldn't though, because it's like, my school is really annoying and like tries to be like hashtag innovative, and they're like such a dumb. It's so stupid. They're trying to be like modern STEM shit, and they actually just like suck ass. But like they're designing the art curriculum. Like, nowhere are they like it's not like required for them to be using Adobe for these classes. So it just like pisses me off that they like are making me do it, because there's like literally no reason for it. Industry standard title just allows them to charge more without changing the quality. Yeah, exactly. It's like, the one upside is, it's like with Creative Cloud, it's like you can get the documents on like other devices, I guess, but like we never do that, so what's the point for us using it? Because it's like we're not doing that, so there's no upsides to it. What are your opinions on Melanie Martinez? I hate her. Okay, I haven't watched this video in a while, but I watched a video a couple months ago talking about like the assault claims, and like I like right off the bat, obviously I'm gonna believe victims first, and then also just like seeing, because I don't know, because everybody says that like the woman, I think Timothy is her name, who she assaulted, everybody says like, oh, she's lying, and it's like, but like in this video where they actually were like compiling like all the evidence, it's like, well, it really doesn't seem like she is. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna believe victims first, obviously, so like, yeah, so I'm not really a fan of Melanie Martinez. How do you get Tosha's hair so flowy? I'm struggling. I just kind of like, you just gotta like squiggle it, you know? Squiggle, you know? Also, you can draw him with the hat on if you want, and then just like hide all his hair in the hat, if that makes it easier too, because that's usually what I do. And then I just have like the bangs like wispy out. But you don't even have to do that. You could legit hide it all under the hair, or hide it all under the hat. She also scammed her fans with the perfumes and AI meet and greets. Damn. I would say I could forgive I don't actually know much about the perfume thing, so I won't say too much about it, but like I could forgive it if it was just like, oh, like her like team told her these things were good and she didn't realize that it wasn't good. But AI meet and greets, that's like crazy. Like, you what do you mean you're using AI in the year of our Lord 2025? Like, well, it probably wasn't in 2025, but like, yeah, like if you don't know how bad that's another reason I hate my school so much, because oh my god, you would think that at a school, a place of learning, they would perchance maybe be like, hey, don't use AI. No, instead it's me who has to be like, hey, can we not use AI, please? And the teachers are like, no, actually I'm gonna fucking force you to use ChatGPT, whether you like it or not, you dumb little bitch. Go plug your Spanish sentences into ChatGPT. I don't care if there's literally people dying in California right now because there's so many fires because we're using up too much power. You're gonna put your sentences into ChatGPT, okay? Can you tell I'm mad at this? Because literally the amount of times that teachers will be, because they're trying to make it be like, oh, like you can't use AI in general, but like we're gonna let you have fun and use it for these like couple like small little instances. And it's like, no, you should not be treating it like this fun little toy to use, because like you're just wasting so much energy. It is insane. It uses like 10 times the amount of energy as a Google search. And because they're doing this now, kids, I will literally be in class and someone will have just like a random basic question and they'll be like, wait, oh, you can ask ChatGPT, and it's like, so you could just Google that, actually. Like, you can Google things, you know? You don't have to ask ChatGPT when the moon landed. Actually insane. It's so annoying. Like, I sit behind this one girl in history class, she actually drives me insane because she uses ChatGPT literally for everything. And I'm, like, so close to just, like, reporting her to a teacher or whatever. Like, because I feel like she's so dumb, she won't be able to figure out it's me. Like, she won't connect the dots that it's me. So I probably could tell a teacher and she wouldn't know it was me. So I'm, like, very close to telling a teacher because it pisses me off. Like, stop using ChatGPT for literally everything. Like, Jesus. Like, I was in Spanish the other day, and my teacher was like, yeah, so write these sentences, and then once you're done, you can put them in a ChatGPT and ask it for feedback on your sentences. Isn't that your job? Isn't that your job as the teacher to give us feedback on the sentences? What? What? You all are literally insane. Like, am I, like, in Black Mirror or something? Like, what is happening? What do you mean you are telling me to put sentences? And then when I told her, I was like, hey, like, so, like, that's actually using, like, an insane amount of energy to put these into ChatGPT. Like, is there any way maybe we could, like, not do this, please? And she's like, well, you know, there's, like, you know, corporations, they actually, like, they want their employees to know how to use ChatGPT, so I just feel like it's my, like, responsibility to, like, teach you guys how to use ChatGPT. And it's like, so So I fear you're not an expert on ChatGPT. Like, what do you mean? You're not teaching us how to use it. She was literally just like, yeah, put the sentence into ChatGPT. And it's like, what? You're not teaching me how to use it. You literally just told me to use ChatGPT. How are you, like, your excuse doesn't make any sense, but you're not even doing what your excuse is. Your excuse is that you need to teach us how to use it, but you don't know how to use it. Like, you don't even know how to do it. Like, like, I'm actually losing my mind over here. Like... The fact that AF speed paints exist is so scary. Yeah, did you guys see that one person who, like, was trying to pretend like they were getting bullied because, like, someone said their art was AI, but it, like, literally was AI? Like, and then they, like, showed the speed paint, and I'm doing quotes right now, but you can't see it. They, like, showed the speed paint, and it was, like, obvious. Like, they just, like, traced their own AI thing. It was so dumb. We're not allowed to use devices majority of the time at school. Bro, can I transfer to your school? Like... Oh, I'm cutting out. That's great. Okay. If it, like... I really don't want to move. I don't want to move. Don't make me move. Wait, I'm putting my earbud. How bad is the cutout? Is it, like... Is it unbearable? It doesn't sound too unbearable. I'm hoping it's just, like... It'll... I think it sounds fine now, right? Okay, I think it's okay. Okay, I might turn up the music a little bit. It seems a little bit quiet. It's an all-girl school. I wouldn't recommend it. Oh. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't go there. But I got a bad grade because I drew my own and copied. That's insane! Dude, I will sue your teacher, I swear to God. It's cutting out again. Are you sure you're not just hearing my dog barking in the background? Because he is loud as fuck. Yo, you're saying it's not that bad anymore? Okay. Okay, phew. Okay, what colors are these things supposed to be? Okay, I need to do the blonde hair baddie. What else was I gonna talk about besides yapping about how much I hate AI? I wrote down topics in a Google Doc. Where doth my Google Doc beeth? Stream topics. Oh, okay, yeah. I have some stuff. I have some stuff to yap about. When your dog barked, my dog went ballistic. Oop. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think my dog saw, like, a car. Or it was probably the UPS guy, unfortunately. He has so much beef with that man for no reason. But, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, okay, speaking of AI stealing people's comments, okay, this is super old, so you probably won't be able to find the video, but, of either of the things I'm talking about. But so I made a video, like a while ago about like an experience I had in sorry to get like randomly kind of dark, but in like so in 7th grade, like we did like a class trip to DC, right? And so we went to like the Holocaust Museum, and like obviously it's like a super interesting museum, and it's like important to be respectful when you're there, right? But when I was there, like a bunch of the boys in my grade, because they were like immature 7th graders, were like laughing at stuff because they were showing videos of stuff, and there were like parts where there were like people who were naked because like they take your clothes because they're fucking monsters, obviously. And they were laughing at the part, and it's like, I understand it's like an awkward situation, but like you need to be respectful, like shut up. And so like I made like a TikTok about it, right? So because literally what do I do besides complain? And so I made a TikTok about it. It did like kind of well because obviously it's like a like that's like a I don't know, like I mean I think it did well because it's like it's a subject that makes a lot of people angry. So you know, but then I saw it's like someone basically copied that video. Like someone copied the video of me talking about like a disturbing experience at a Holocaust museum. And like I don't want to say 100% copied, but it was like extremely similarly worded, and like the format was like it wasn't like a drawn, it was like a live action video, but it was like the just like the setup of it was like extremely similar to the way that I talked about it. And it was just like, man, like copying videos from other people. I knew also they had a much larger following than me at the time, and it's like copying videos from other people was already like a kind of like shitty thing to do, but a video about like Holocaust disrespect, that's what you're gonna copy? You're not gonna copy like a silly little hashtag relatable TikTok. You're gonna copy my video about people being disrespectful at a Holocaust museum? Is that really like the vibe we want to copy? Is that the content we want to steal? Like, what? What are you doing? And every time I see that person on my For You page now, I'm like, oh man, it's that person who copied my Holocaust video. Oh my gosh, wait, someone with a Greek username just followed me on Instagram. Oh, it's just a random person. I was hoping it would be like an artist. No, unfortunately, it was not. I think that's how you know you've made it, yeah, for since what is it? Imitation, the most sincere form of flattery. Yeah, I think it was around this time last year someone was like tracing my art too. I remember like walking out of a movie theater and like getting into a fight with someone in like a comment section being like, can you please not trace my art? And they were like, no, I'll give credit. I'll put in all my comment sections that I traced your art. And I was like, so that's actually not what I said. I didn't say could you give credit. I said could you please not trace my art. I think I saw the video from the person that copied. Oh. Who was it? I don't know what their username was. Also, like, obviously don't say anything because, like, there's, like, obviously a chance that they didn't copy it and they had a similar experience, but, like, you know. What do I need to do? Love these chill streams. Yeah, try to keep dude, I think Sage might be the only person who's seen this, but the new stream scenes for like community streams, oh my god, dude, I want to make one of those. Not like as like intense as the ones that they made, because there's like full on animation and stuff, and like I can't do that, but like something similar to that. Like instead of just having these like ugly little like still screens, like it'd be interesting to actually like make like something like with like a little bit of animation, you know. Love the Yap and Jaw streams. I love them too. This is my podcast. Instead of like, I feel like instead of people making like podcasts, they should just like stream, because it's way more fun. Because you get like audience like interaction, you know. What am I pressing? I clicked the wrong button. Like assets? Yeah, that's what I meant. Stream assets. Which is way too ambitious for me to be thinking about when I haven't even remade my PNG tuber yet. And I'm like, I wanna make new ending cards and stuff, and it's like, okay, you quite literally don't even have a real PNG tuber right now. So maybe calm down. Maybe it's time to get my priorities in check. The animation asset can be posted in Kainani. Yeah, I love it. It's so cute. Rex for movies on the Iliad. I love Troy. It's a horrible movie, like Troy from 2004. It's a horrible movie. It's super inaccurate, and it's also just like not a very good movie, but I love watching it. Just like I think it's fun, like it's entertaining, and it's not accurate. However, do not let people tell you that the reason it's inaccurate is because they made Achilles and Patroclus cousins. Because if you check the movie reviews, everyone's gonna be like, ugh, I can't believe they made Achilles and Patroclus cousins. Homophobia wins again. And it's like, no, they were cousins, you guys. You all are just like idiots. So it is very inaccurate, but don't let the woke mob tell you that the cousins part is inaccurate, because it is accurate. Okay, it is very much accurate. Do you know who Melly Vaughn is? Is that a YouTuber? Let me look this up. That sounds like familiar. Melly Vaughn. Nope, never mind. I don't know who this is. I have no idea who it is. My bad. My dad had that shit on DVD when I was 5. True. They're cousins. Wait, have you not heard me talk about the fact that they're cousins yet? Yes. Okay, they are first cousins once removed, to be specific. To be completely truthful, but yes, they are cousins. Ooh. Yeah. I remember I posted about that on Tumblr, and somebody, like, and I posted the family tree, and someone said, like, wouldn't this be closer to, like, uncle and, nephew? And I was like, no, this is first cousins, but it's once removed. And basically, we had this whole back and forth thing, and then eventually they go, oh yeah, we actually don't have a word for that in, like, my native language. And I was like, yeah, man, so, like... It's like, if you don't have a term for it, and in the other language does have a term for it, don't try to tell me that I'm wrong for having the term for it. You know? Oh, those Tumblrinas. Aren't Hera and Zeus siblings? Yep. And the Iliad will not let you forget about it. Like, because I thought it was just, like, a thing that, like, everybody knows they're siblings, but, like, we're just not going to talk about it a lot. But no, like, the Iliad will not shut up about it. Homer's constantly being, like, he's always like, so then Hera, comma, Zeus's wife and sister did the blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, so we're just going to talk about it, I guess. Like, I guess we're just going to talk about it like it's normal. Like, go off, King, you know? Why do you hate Song of Achilles again? So it's mainly the fandom that I hate. I have a little bit of beef with the book just because I really like Patroclus, and I hate how she makes him like a whiny little bitch. Because he's actually like a really cool and interesting character. And I do think it was an interesting choice to change Briseis from a rape victim into being in love with Patroclus. Well, okay, I can see how, like, if you read that, like, I can see how the being in love with Patroclus thing happens, because, like, she laments him, and that was very uncommon for a woman like, being written about in that. So, like, that part makes sense, the her being in love with Patroclus, but removing the fact that she is, like, that Achilles does rape her, that was, like, an interesting choice, and I feel like no one cares about it. You know, everyone wants to talk about, like, how, like, you know, we need more assault representation, and how, like, if you ever claim that Odysseus ever cheated on Penelope, you're actually denying assault victims, and until it's Briseis, until Achilles is the bad guy, and then you guys don't want to talk about it. So that's super cool. I love that so much. But so yeah, it's mostly, my beef is mostly with, like, the fandom than the book, but I have a little bit of beef with the book, mostly because, like, the fandom refuses to accept that it's, like, a retelling and not oh, come on, I was coloring the wrong layer. The fandom refuses to accept that it's a retelling and not, like, the source material. So I will see people cite that book as reasoning behind something in, like, the Iliad, and it's like, so that never happened in the Iliad, actually. Like they will read the Song of Achilles and think that and they will read the title that says the Song of Achilles, and they'll go, oh, that said the Iliad, right? They'll go, I just read the Iliad. And it's like, you actually didn't read the Iliad. You read Madeline Miller's fan fiction about the Iliad, and that's fine, but, like, don't be mistaking it for the Iliad, you know? That's not the same thing. You know? I don't know why people freak out about Greek gods marrying their family. Like, I thought this was common knowledge. Yeah, it's like, man, like, they're gods. Like, they do a lot worse stuff than, like, marrying their family. Like, if, like, Greek mythology is the definition of like your fave's problematic, you know, because they all are doing like messed up stuff, and so it's like, you know. The gods don't technically have DNA, I think, but ancient Greeks were a little weird, I guess. Well, yeah, it's like, because ichor isn't real blood, so it, like, doesn't count, whatever, but, like, I don't know. Every time someone says, like, well, ichor isn't real blood, I think of that TikTok audio that's like, age is just a number on your driver's license. You know, like, it has the same vibe as that. Like, okay, why are we trying to justify this? Like, we can be like, that's weird, but also be like, but it was normal for the time, so whatever. Like, you can acknowledge that it's weird, but still like Greek mythology. Like, I don't get why people are so, like, needing to justify it. Christopher Nolan is erasing essay victims, but then they turn around and get mad at Jorge for hold them down. It pisses me off. Yeah, people who, like, people infantilize Jorge so much, and it's so weird. Like, people being like, I can't believe he wrote this song. I can't believe he wrote Hold Them Down. Like, that's insane. And it's like, you guys are acting like he said, like, he wrote... Oh, shoot. I might need to block someone. Yeah, I need to block someone. Wait. Oh, no, okay, so I fear I'm dyslexic and I misread someone's name. I thought someone I know IRL was following me on Instagram, but no, it was someone else. Never mind. Yeah, like, but people just being like, I can't believe he wrote Hold Them Down, and it's like, he's like a 20-something-year-old man. Like, what are you guys talking about? Like... And it's like, that's the reason why I hate Polites so much. Like, I just find his character so annoying, because people just, like, infantilize him so much, and it just, like, ruined the whole character for me. Like, ugh. Okay, what color? I think I have to... I hate coloring clothing so much. Okay, this is gonna be white and gold, I think. What else was I gonna complain about? It was something Greek mythology related. Oh my god. Okay, Wolfie kind of complained about this too on Tumblr. But just, like, people, like, I swear to God, can people please cite their sources for once in their entire lives? Because, like, like, so I saw this video of someone talking about, like, they were like, it was like a stitch to someone else's video, and they were basically talking about, like, I can't remember what OP was talking about exactly, but it was basically, like, how, like assault was viewed in, like, ancient Greece, and just, like, how, like, that, like, affects the Odyssey, and stuff, and then someone stitched it and was like, oh, I'm a, like, classics made, it's something like ancient Greece related that they studied in college, and they're like, and this is like the stuff that you actually got wrong this video, blah blah, and it's like, that's great, but can you tell me where you got your stuff from? Because it's like, I believe you that you are a classics whatever ancient Greece major or whatever, but like but you have to understand that I can't use this information now, because if I go around saying, well, I saw a TikTok from someone who said they're an ancient classics major, you realize that no one's going to believe me on that. And so it's like, if you want people to be able to actually, like, use your information in an argument, like, you're limiting everyone else now, because you won't tell us where you got any of this stuff from. And it just, like, annoys me, because it's like, just tell me, like, where you got it from. Like, I try to be very transparent with, like, when I talk about where I get stuff from the Iliad, like, when I talk about my view of, like, Circe and Odysseus, and, like, I am referencing Emily Wilson's translation of the Odyssey, and in that version, it doesn't seem coercive to me, and that is my opinion, and if you have a different opinion, that's fine, and it sounds different depending on which translation you're reading, and so it's like, I'm trying to be transparent about that, so that if people are like, oh, well, in the version I read, it sounds very coercive, it's like, yeah, that can be true too, because we read different versions, and so it's like, can you please just, like, tell me where you got this information from? And then also just the fact that they were talking about, like, because there's the thing where people say that, like, oh, like, cheating, it didn't count if it was done outside the house, which is what I always thought was true, and then that person was like, oh, no, like, it did count, though, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting, and then they're like, yeah, if we look at these, like, Athenian law codes, I'm like, okay, let's take a deep breath here. We're citing Athenian law codes when we're talking about an Ithacan man? Huh? What's going on here? I fear Ithaca and Athens are different places, actually. And also, it's just like I don't know what what time frame you're going based off of with these like laws, because it's like you need to be thinking of, there's two different time periods. It is the like 11th through 13th century BCE time frame, because that is when the Iliad takes place, and so we need to take into consideration the laws of when the Iliad takes place, and then also the laws of Homer, like when he wrote it down in the 1st century BCE. And it's like, I don't know where this person got, like, I don't know what time period this person got those law codes from, and just the fact that you're only talking about one set of laws, and you're not going to talk about both from each time periods, make me think that you just got this set of laws from, like, a random time period that was close to neither of those events. And so it's like, I don't, like, I just can't, like, I want to believe you so bad, like, you have no idea how much I want to believe you, but you are making it so difficult for me to believe you, like... You know? I was listening to the audiobook and didn't realize it was gay fanfiction and started freaking out when they started kissing, and I was just trying to learn more about Iliad characters. If you're trying to learn more about Iliad characters, do not read the Song of Achilles. That is my one piece of advice for you. If you want to learn anything about the characters, do not read the Song of Achilles. It is a very well written book in my opinion, but the characterization is extremely far off from anything like the Iliad. Do not take that as what they're actually like in the Iliad in the slightest, because that is not going to be accurate at all. What's the dumbest reason to hate a character? I can't think of any dumb reasons, because I just like hate some characters for like no reason at all, and like that's valid in my opinion. Like sometimes they just have like an annoying vibe, and so you don't want to like them, and like that's fine. There are bad reasons to dislike a character. Like if you dislike them for something they did that like is not their fault, I'd say that that's like a bad reason, but like I don't think there's like dumb reasons, you know? What do you mean that cheating doesn't count if it's outside the house? Like, we're talking about Mika and Greece here. Like, so, again, this is allegedly, I don't, like, this is just what I was told forever, so I just thought it was true, but again, I don't know. But I was always told that, like, in, Mika and Greece, like, they viewed cheating as, like, it was only disrespectful to your wife if it was done, like, outside of the, if it was done inside, like, her own house. So, like, while, like, they were all away at war, everybody had, like, all their war brides and stuff, and that was not considered cheating on their wives because it was done while they were at war, while they were, like, away from home, if that makes sense. And we do kind of have proof that Odysseus did, in the Iliad, he is referenced to have at least, like, one, like, female slave, and so it's like unclear if they would have had any sort of like sexual relationship, but we do know that he had one, and so that's more evidence to that kind of, like, you know, like, yeah, it is possible that it could have just been like a servant, but like it's also possible that the other is true, you know. You know, taking notes on your rant about the Song of Achilles. That's so real. Where's my water bottle? Oh, here it is. Sorry, my yaps. I need my water to yap more. So don't read the Song of Achilles. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. You can read the Song of Achilles. In my opinion, it is a well-written book for the most part. It is a pretty well-written book. But I'm saying, if you want to know more about the Iliad, if you're trying to, like, figure out stuff about stuff that happens in the Iliad, don't look for it in that book. Like, you can read it as its own separate thing and enjoy it as its own separate thing, but do not take any of the information in that as fact as what's in the Iliad, because it is not anywhere near close to the Iliad. Your voice is so nice. Thank you, Tiki, thank you. Oh my gosh, okay, this is really random, but like, my friend's brother is gonna cut my hair at some point, and I hope he wasn't joking about it, because we were in the lunch line the other day, and we were like standing together to get food or whatever, and we were just talking, and he was like, oh, like, would you let me cut your hair? And I was like, yeah. And because I guess he's trying to get better at like cutting hair, and my hair is too long, and I desperately need a haircut, but I don't want to ask my mom for one, because like she insists on going to this like really expensive place, and I'm like, I don't need it to be like that, like this expensive, like it is way too much money. Can we please just go to like a normal haircut place? Like I don't need this. But she like insists on going there, so that I like feel bad whenever we go there. So it's like I want to get haircuts more often, but it's like I don't want to be spending all this money on it. And so anyway, so one of my friend's brothers is gonna cut my hair. DW, guys. First Tosia drawing almost done. I'm so hyped. Actually, you have no idea how excited I am to see it. Odie was a hero on the Odyssey, but he was still a bad person. Yeah, that's what annoys me so much, is because it's like, I love Odysseus. Like, I literally was working on, I'm not gonna have any time to finish this until like 3 weeks later. But like, this like, I was drawing Odysseus and Athena and stuff, because it's like, I love Odysseus, but he's kind of an asshole, and that's why I love him. Like I feel like too many people in the epic fandom are too like obsessed with him being like a perfect character, but it's like, no guys, like he's so much cooler if he's like a little bit of an asshole sometimes. Like it just makes him so much more interesting, you know? In the Iliad, Patroclus and Achilles would sleep in separate tents and lay with women while they were away at war. Yes, this is true. This is the truth. I'm not doing him justice, I'm sorry. No, you don't understand. Like, literally, if, like, you don't understand how hyped I am for this. You could literally send me a picture of, like, a scribble and just say it's him, and I would actually cry over how happy. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm so hyped to see it. Okay, and then, did I finish her clothes? Question mark. I need to make the skin more saturated because it looks really gray for some reason. Okay. Oh yeah, but I did get, I got, last week, I went to Half Price Books and I got, an Orestia, which is about Orestes, and he's high-key, like, growing on me. Like, I used to kind of have beef with him, I was not, like, a big fan of him, but, like, now he's kind of, like, my guy. Like, even though I am, and y'all can hit, y'all Salami Achilles fans can hate me for this, but I am a Neoptolemus defender till the day that I die, okay? You hear me? He's not perfect, but nobody in the Iliad is. Like, literally, name one reason why you don't like Neoptolemus, and I guarantee you everyone else has done something 10 times worse than that. So, yeah, so I'm a Neoptolemus defender, and... so you might think that I wouldn't like Orestes, because spoiler alert, Orestes kills Neoptolemus, but I do like Orestes. He's kind of like my vibe now, like, you know? One thing Salami Achilles got right, that Odysseus was an asshole. Yeah, but I don't like how mean she made Diomedes. Like, guys, Diomedes wouldn't do that. He's actually, like, really nice, and he's actually, like, perfect, and he would never be mean, and I don't know why she would make him do that. Because he's actually perfect, and that was so mean of her to do that. Which, speaking of Diomedes, I got a book on Diomedes, and it came in the mail yesterday, and I'm so excited to read it. Like, as soon as I finish Orestia, I'm totally gonna read that. And I heard it kind of drags a little in the beginning, like, it's not as, like, good in the beginning, but, it's okay, I'm gonna power through, because I love Diomedes, and we're gonna get through this. What am I clicking? Oh, I'm clicking Control-Z, that was not the right button. I meant to do zoom in. Why is it not zooming in? There. But yeah. I love Diomedes more than anything in the whole world. What's it called? It's called like the Diomedia or something. But it's by Gregory Michael Nixon. And I follow him on Instagram. And guys, can you please follow me back? Please follow me back. I'm your biggest fan. Yeah. He's kind of my icon. Something cut out. Do you think Ares is well portrayed in media? I don't know. I don't really care about Ares. Like, I don't really like him that much. Which I know is, like, crazy because he's, like, literally, like, the chillest guy, in all of mythology. But, like, I just don't care about him. Like, I feel like he's so chill that he's kind of, like, boring, you know? Did you know that the studio that made Arcane is thinking of making a film about Penelope's story? I just really hope they don't absolutely butcher it. I think I did hear that. I think I saw, like, a poster for it. Yeah, this is absolutely no offense to Penelope. I love her. But, like, does she need a whole story? Like, isn't it high key just, like, her being at a castle, being, like, harassed every day? Like, I don't know that I really want to watch that. Which, I'm such a hypocrite because I did watch The Return and I did love it, but I was high-key only watching it for Ralph Fiennes. Like, you know? Ralph Fiennes is my goat. Am I coloring this on the wrong layer? I am. Well, I'm just gonna have to live with that. I guess I can put mine then because I'm pretty solid with the hair, so. Festus is my favorite, but I can't really find him in media. Oh, I didn't mean to click. Yeah, that's true. He's not really in a lot of stuff. One of my friends really likes him. She calls him Hef, like, she does it like H-E-P-H. It's like F us or something. Like, that's how she says it. It's funny. Abel's here. Hi, Abel. I love you, Abel. Oh yeah, I don't know if anyone else has seen this, but I keep seeing people, like, make up fake drama about, like, people hating Hades for some reason. Like, people will talk about, they'll be like, I hate it in Greek mythology fandoms when people say they hate Hades when he's literally, like, the chillest guy, and it's like, what are you talking about? Like, no one hates, like, literally no one is saying that they hate on Hades. People are like, yeah, they say they don't like him because he's, like, death, and so they automatically think it's bad when they don't realize he's actually the chillest. And it's like, no one hates Hades. Like, it's so annoying. Like, stop making up random drama about, like it just annoys me because it's like, why are you making this up? Like, ugh. Wait, did it end? I think it's still working. What? Who hates Hades? I've never seen a Hades hater. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're making up drama for no reason, and I don't know why. Where do I find Hephaestus in media? Bro, I don't know. He's, like, nowhere. Isn't that what your whole comment was about? He's, like, nowhere. How about I have no idea who that person is? If I'm being so for real. Okay, I did not do the underpainting well enough. The only Hades haters are Disney, but, like, not even though, because they make him, like, an interesting character. Like, people say that, they're like, yeah, people hate him because of the Disney movie, and it's like, okay, but the Disney movie made him seem like he's like the antagonist, but he's, like, likable in it, you know? So I don't get what, like, why people say that, because even when he is, like, the bad guy, quote unquote, he's still likable. Hercules is very inaccurate. Yeah, but I'm excusing it from being inaccurate because it's, like, an amazing movie and I love that movie so much. So, like, I don't care that it's, like, super inaccurate. What's your favorite movie? Probably Empire of the Sun. Maybe, perchance. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite movie, but probably Empire of the Sun. Why'd you say it out loud? Because I didn't feel like typing it. Because I'm lazy. You know? Dude, also people getting all like up in arms and stuff about like, they're like, yeah, people are saying like Apollo even though Apollon is his like Greek name. People are using the Roman name. I can't believe, and it's like, no, guys, Apollon is how you would say it in Greek. I don't know if you know this or not, but we're actually speaking English. So his name in English is going to be different than in Greek. Like, you're not calling Plato Platon, even though that's his name in Greek. You're calling him Plato because that's his name in English. Like, did we forget that English and Greek are two different languages? Tumblr reblog? Someone reblog me on Tumblr? Wait. What? Wait a minute. Someone reblogged ODDO Penart edited, and they said and in the tags they said, my brain is dumb and I'm obsessed with Duvet Box's character designs. Excuse me? These are not Duvet Box's character designs, these are main character designs. This is, like, what? Okay, also, I posted about this on my Instagram story, but can we talk about, the issue in Epic of, like, how people, like, are, like, high-key racist? like, people will see any black character and just be like, oh, that's Eurylochus. That's Eurylochus. Like, there are so many drawings of Diomedes, and, like, I've drawn Diomedes, and I'll get like, oh, is that Eurylochus? Is that Eurylochus? No. Like, not every black man is the same person, I'm sorry. Like, like, they were saying that they liked Duvet, like, this tag was saying that they liked Duvet Box's designs, and they thought that it was Antonius, and it's like, so my Diomedes looks nothing like Duvet Box's Antonius, other than the fact that they are both black and have locks. The locks are not the same length or the same style, at all. And so it's like, are you guys incapable of realizing that multiple black people can exist at the same time? Like, what is happening? I don't understand this. This fandom is driving me up the wall. Yeah. Oh, my iPad turned off. Oops. I was using that for my references, but I guess not anymore. Okay, I think oh, I forgot to do the armbands. Shoot, I have to do... Ugh. It's okay. I'll cope and seethe. Maybe if I unplug this, the fans will ring a little less. Okay, it's fine. I can do armbands. I know how to do armbands. I'm just glad it cut off at the leg, so I didn't have to do like the leg guard things, because I don't know how to do that. So that would have been unfortunate. It's fine. This will make it more interesting to render, so I'm trying to look on the upside, you know. Love your art. Thank you. Oh yeah, okay, but back to like the Orestia. Sorry, not the Orestia, an Orestia, because there is a difference. But it's like really interesting how like anti-Homeric it is. Like, just like the amount of like Helen blaming in it is so like funny, because it's like, that's not like in like the actual Iliad, like no one blames Helen for the war except for like Helen herself. Like she always talks about how she like feels bad and like it's her fault, but literally no one else hates her for it. Like like literally everyone hates Paris. When in reality it's not even his fault, it's more like Aphrodite's fault. You know? I do think it's funny how like people like there's that song that's like it's like something 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 yet Troy hates Helen, and it's like, but they don't though. Like I feel like so many people try to have this like weird like feminist moment with it where they're like, yeah, kind of sexist how like even though Paris was the one who kidnapped her, everybody hates Helen, and it's like, but they don't though. Like, did we not read the same Iliad? Like, I'm convinced 90% of the people who talk about the Iliad have not read a single page of that thing, because no one blames her for it. Like, literally no one does. Like, are you talking about in Orestia? Because people in the Orestia are blaming her for it, but, like, no one in the Iliad does. And I mean, like, there's barely anyone in an Orestia who's Trojan anyway, so that song doesn't even make sense. The, like, yet Troy hates Helen thing, because Troy doesn't. Like, Mycenae might. Which, I mean, that would be weird, because she's, like, their queen. So, like, well, no, she's queen of Sparta. Not Mycenae, my bad. My bad. Bro, don't cancel me for mixing up Mycenae and Sparta. Isn't that Taylor? Who's Taylor? Oh, you mean like Taylor Swift? Is she the one who wrote that? Because I would love to add another reason to my list of reasons why I hate Taylor Swift. My mom will be delighted to hear this, because she also hates Taylor Swift. Wait, I do want to look that up. I'm gonna look up the lyrics on Spotify. Yet Troy hates Helen. Oh, I think it's by someone named Maisie Peters. I don't think it's by Taylor Swift, but I could be wrong. My bad. I wish I got to add that to my reasons for hating Taylor Swift, but unfortunately I do not. Okay, what color is this line right? Oh, it is a Taylor song? Really? Wait, what's it called? This is great. I get to hate her for another reason. What's the name? Because I thought it was a Maisie Peters song. What doth the name do? It's not. Wait, so did you not actually look up the song? You just looked up you just listened to it and thought it was her? You didn't actually look it up? You know of any books that have accurate retellings of the Trojan War? The Iliad does. The Iliad has an accurate retelling of the Trojan War. If you are asking for books that have an accurate retelling of the Iliad, I know of none. And that doesn't mean they don't exist, that just means I don't know them. Okay, now I have to figure out colors for the armbands. I'll constantly just randomly sing the Welcome to New York thing from Secret Life of Pets, and someone told me it's a Taylor Swift song and I was devastated. I don't know what the thing from Secret Life of Pets is, but I do hate her. Yeah. Yeah, she sucks. Because it's like, God, I really hate people who, like, try to make her seem like she's this, like, feminist icon bullshit type of thing, because, like, she's friends with, like, Trump supporters. Like, friends with, like, major Trumpies. And it's like, yeah, that's so feminist of her to be friends with people who are trying to take away women's rights. Like, ugh. She's just so, ugh. She's so performative feminism. She'll be a feminist when it gets her money, when she gets to be like, listen to my songs or else you're misogynistic, but when when it actually comes down to it, she does not care. And again, she's a billionaire. There's no ethical way to be a billionaire. You have people like Dolly Parton, who very much could be a billionaire, but because she is such a good person and she gives away so much of her money, she is not a billionaire. Hence, there is no ethical way to be a billionaire. Hence, she is not ethical. Hence, she sucks. But, yeah. Also, she's friends with Blake Lively, and Blake Lively sucks too. I hate Blake Lively so much. Ugh, she's the worst. I want to do like a Greek myth research journal thing, but I don't know where to start. Myths, heroes, gods, creatures, I don't know. You should start with the Iliad. That's the best one. I love the Iliad. Dolly Parton appreciation? Exactly. I love Dolly Parton so much. She is my queen. Oh, I'm so hungry. I can't wait for my mom to get home because she's bringing me Taco Bell. Keeping $1 billion for yourself while people are actually on the streets and can't buy food is so selfish. Exactly. Like, and also just the fact that, like, how, like, unpolitical she's become, because it's, like, she has so much power. Like, if she made one tweet, just one tweet, talking about, like, one family in Gaza, and about if she shared one donation link for them, she doesn't even have to spend any of her money. She can keep all that money for herself. If she would just tweet out a donation link, that family would get out of there in 5 seconds. But she chooses not to, because she's selfish and lazy and doesn't care about anyone but herself. Oh, so I hate her. I hate her so much. Because she has so much power and so much influence, and she chooses to do nothing with it. Because she's selfish. And it's like, it's not even like, it's just annoying that, like, people who are her fans, like, refuse to acknowledge that she, like, does, like, horrible things. It's like, I don't even hate you for listening to her. Like, you can still listen to her music and be like, yeah, but, like, I think she, like, could be better as a person. But no, literally, like, everyone who listens to her music is like, no, she is, like, the godsend. She is the new messiah, and she can do no wrong. And it's like, Jesus, man, like... Man, I hate coloring so much. And it's so annoying because I would love to just use, like, a fill bucket tool to, like the selection tool to color all my stuff, but, like, my lines are too messy that it, like, doesn't work like that. Like, it wouldn't fill it right. Because I've tried doing that, and it makes it, like, it just ends up creating much more work in, like, the long run. But I hate coloring so much. But I also hate, like, grayscale. Like, I would never do anything in grayscale. Because I like rendering colors, but I don't like drawing in the colors, you know? You know? Oh, yeah, also, okay. Guys, where are the fans of the Fear and podcast? Because, is it just me, or is Will Neff literally, what's his face? Oh my god, what's the guy's name? The actor. You guys know the actor who played Daniel Malloy? Wait, okay, he's literally in my, search history. It's like Christian, something, what's his name? Christian Slater. Christian Slater is literally Will Neff. Like, am I crazy, or are they, like, the same person? You know? Am I crazy? Like, they're the same person. Like, because I was listening to, because I was watching Blink twice, and I was listening to him talk, and I was like, he sounds so familiar. Who am I thinking of? And then it hit me. I was like, oh my god, it's Will Neff. Like, this is Will Neff. And they even look kind of similar. It's like they talk, like, exactly the same, but then they even, like, look, like, a little bit similar, you know? Oh, I didn't need to fill that. Oh yeah, also, like, I guess TikTok's getting banned, so that's kind of crazy. I wish it wasn't, because, like, that's where I film all the, like, videos that I do with, like, the, like, shorts I make, but, like, I guess I won't be able to do that or something, which is unfortunate, because I don't like the cameras on, Instagram or, YouTube, so that kind of sucks, like, a lot, but, you know. It's kind of unrelated, but do you have any coming out tips? I want to come out, but I can't get help from anyone in IRL because I don't know any other queer people. Not really. Because most of the times I didn't even come out myself. Like, I had other people do it for me. Like, I didn't, like, mean to come out, and then someone else just, like, I guess you would say it's, like, outing, but, like, I didn't care, so it's not really outing, because, like, I, like, didn't care. So I kind of don't, because most of the time other people end up doing it for me on accident. So, and I guess, like, the times that I have it was in, like, a car. Like it's easier in a car because you don't have to, like, look at the person. So. I feel like they say TikTok's gonna get banned, but it never does. Wait! I'll get to that in a second, but Ori just dropped the Tosia fan art. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. Open. How do I open this? Do I have to save it to my files? Bro is making me work so hard to get to this. Girl, it won't let me open the thing. Can you send a screenshot or something? I don't know if they're still watching the stream, but I can't see it. Can you send a screenshot? Because it won't let me open the file. Oh, I think they're resending it. Okay. Phew. But yeah, the thing about TikTok getting banned. So yeah, I used to think that too. I was like, everyone always says it's gonna get banned and then it never does. But like now they have like an actual date for it, so now I like believe it more. Because like usually they just like say that, but now like they're literally like on the 19th it's leaving. So like I believe that. I believe it a little bit more. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. This is so cutie patootie. Okay, but yeah. So TikTok's probably banned, but I don't know. I don't care for the TikTok ban, but a lot of creators on there get a huge profit from TikTok content. Yeah, it's like, I definitely should be on TikTok a lot less, but like, like, it's a huge infringement on, like, free rights and, like, freedom of speech to get rid of it. And, like, obviously that's why they're doing it. Like, no, the US does not actually care about, like, your data being taken. Like, they only care about, like, infringing upon your free speech because they know that people, like, politically organize on there. And TikTok was one of, like, in the beginning with, like, the genocide of Palestine. TikTok was, like, one of the, like, hugest, like, only places that wasn't, like, blocking, like, the information from there, and so, like, the government doesn't like it because they know that it, like, that's when stuff like that happens, that's, like, goes against, like, what, like, the US government wants, because the US government, like, has strong ties with Israel. They don't like that TikTok lets people, like, promote things that don't, like, align with that view, so, you know? The only problem I have with the TikTok ban is that it only real threat is the press is people speaking out about political things. Yeah, exactly. It is really annoying because, like, I don't, like, TikTok is, like, the only algorithm I have that I like, because I don't really go on Instagram Reels or Shorts, so whenever I do go on it, it's always, like, just, like, random stuff, and, like, because, like, my TikTok algorithm is where I get mostly, like, political stuff from, not, like, information, but, like, discussion around it, and so, like, that's annoying, because, like, I don't really have that on other platforms. I can use a bigger brush for this. Oh, it's like matching the... Okay, I like that, yeah, okay. I also thought that pro-Palestinian activism was a reason for the US wanting to ban it. Also activism about healthcare. Yeah, like when that trial was happening a couple of years ago. Wait, was that before or after? Yeah, but it's just like, yeah, I mean, like, clearly, like, no one in the government understands how it works. Like, in that trial where, like, the dude was literally like, so does TikTok access the Wi-Fi? And then they were just being, like, racist to the CEO the whole time, where he's like, yeah, so I'm from Singapore. And they're like, oh, did you mean China? They're like, that's a funny way of pronouncing China. You pronounce it Singapore? And he's like, no, I'm from Singapore. That's, like, a different country. Like, it's a different country that's not China, actually. And they're like, oh, so when you say it's not China, you actually mean that you are Chinese and you are a part of the Chinese Communist Party. That's what you're saying? And he's like, no, I'm actually saying the exact opposite of that. And they're like, oh, so you're a Chinese communist. And he's like, I fear I am neither of those things. And it's like, I don't know how that, because if I was that man, I would, like, slap them in the face. Like, I don't know how he kept his composure. Like, those people were so goddamn annoying. I feel so bad for him. He's working his hardest, you know? Before I go to sleep, are there any other characters you would like fanart of? Wait, what time is it for you? Let me Google this. You should probably go to sleep. You're always up, like, way too late. Is it 12:46 a.m. for you? Because if so, please go to sleep, Yuri. Please go to sleep. Yeah, I'm not super hyped about school starting back up, I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm so tired. Like, I'm honestly fine with the workload if we actually got to do, like, interesting things, like, if we actually got to do, like, history instead of just, like, STEM, all the time 24/7, but, my sleep is definitely suffering a lot. Okay, I think I can combine all these down. I think I'm gonna fix most of this stuff in rendering. Can this close, please? Okay. Oh yeah, also, I read the, first chapter of, not the first chapter. Oh my god, no. The first 25 pages of, Just Lovers Like We Were Supposed to Be, because I'm trying to get back into my Marauders era vibes, you know? It is winter, and I need that sweet, sweet winter depression of, Marauders. So, I might start, because I started re-listening to the audiobook for All the Young Dudes a while ago, but, like, I figured, like, I should read something too, so I'm reading that. And then hopefully I'll get back into the audiobook as well. Got yesterday off because of snow. Lucky. We got Monday off because of snow. But we got a lot of snow today, which is annoying because there was no school today. But, I stayed up to finish the fanart. Is there any other characters you want fanart of so I can do it? Oh, tomorrow? I mean, I don't, like... if there's any of them you want to draw, like, yeah, I mean, I don't want to tell you what to draw, so, like, if you want to, I don't care, you can make, I love all of them equally. So, like, only if you like one of the designs particularly, but no pressure, obviously. Oh my god, I was talking about Will Neff, like, 20 minutes ago, and I just got a notification that Will Neff is going live. That's crazy. Just Lovers mentioned? Yeah, no, I started reading it because Sage recommended it to me. Because I had heard about it, and I thought I already read it, but I didn't realize, I must have read something else, because it was like a one-shot, that was something similar to that title. And so I thought I read it, but I guess I haven't read it, because it's not a one-shot, it's like 900 pages. Because I had to download I had to download some file, because it's not available on AO3 anymore. Like, they took it down or something. So I did download the file, and it's in my Google Drive on my iPad. And yeah, it's gonna take me about 3 years to finish, I fear. But, just started the Raven Boys. I love the Raven Boys so much. I need to get through book 4. I'm like halfway done with it, and then I dropped it so that I could read, In Orestia. But I need to finish it, because I love the Raven Boys so much. You read my rec, of course, because I didn't know. As soon as you said it, as soon as you said like it's a happy ending, and it's just like they literally just go to school, and it's not like depressing, like it's not like canon compliant. I was like, oh, you have me interested now. Like I just like, honestly, because I'm gonna like re-listen to the audiobook for All the Young Dudes, right? If I'm being so for real, I think I'm just gonna like skip like the war chapters, because it's like I can't deal with that right now, like. And that's like the stupid castle stuff, and there's like the dude, what's his friggin' name? His name's like Castration or something. Caster? I don't know. Like, it's just so depressing. Like, I don't want to read that, you know? Or listen to it because it's an audiobook. But like I don't care. Like, I don't mind the like depression stuff when he's like living with Grant. Like, cause Grant is my G. I love Grant. So I would listen to that because I want to hear Grant be happy. But like I don't care about the like literally one of their friends dies every other chapter, and it's like I don't want to read that. Like I don't want to hear about that. It's not the vibe. Bizarresters once deleted all their works, but they put it back up. Must have taken it down again. If you want any other FAQs, I have them all downloaded. I love you so much. If you have any like one-shots, I love a good one-shot. Yeah, I want to draw them again. I think after I finish this, which, so I'm probably not gonna get into it like next weekend, but like I want to draw something like Marauders related, and I don't know what yet, but it's gonna be something. Trust. Wait, okay, I was gonna do that for the buttons, and then, or no, I'm using that for the trim. My bad. Got confused with my own coloring. I have an entire notebook of recommendations for book/shows just from the stream. That's crazy. Is The Little Prince on there? Because you should. Is The Little Prince and The Secret History on there? Oh my gosh, I want to reread The Secret History so bad too. I'm like maybe like 20% into like the audiobook, and I haven't listened to it in a couple months. But I can't even remember where I left off. That was the save button. Whoops. Oh wait, but I don't want to do that as the trim because it's really close to the. It's fine. I'll fix it with the shading. I'll fix it so they won't look as similar with the shading. Trust. Do you have any good references of Coco? I have there's the one in the Discord from the like lineup thing. Because I'm kind of like changing his design a little bit, but like the one where it's like they're all like standing in like the line, you know? It's like the most recent one. That's kind of what he looks like. All the proportions in like that whole lineup are a little bit off because I drew them like smaller, but that's like kind of what his hair looks like, if that makes sense. Although I need to shorten it, but like whatever, it basically looks like that, you know. I have a plan for a thing with two girls, and it's a dude, and they're fighting over him, but they end up running away together, happily as lesbians, but it's Greek myths, and they're demigods? Wait. Okay, slow down. How is it a Greek myth if you're making it up? That does not... I fear that maybe you don't know what Greek myth means. Perchance, but, go off, I guess. Made the mistake of reading A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara at the ripe age of 13, and it matured me by like 2 years. It's my favorite book. I do not recommend it. Mods, can we ban this guy? Can we get this guy banned? I have not read that book, and I refuse to read it, because I think it's really weird. I think she's kind of a little bit of a creep. Because why would you write that book? Why? It's just torture porn, I fear. Like why are you as a straight woman writing like 700 words about a bunch of gay dudes just like having the worst lives ever. Like, why do you feel that you need to tell that story? Why is that your story to be put? Like, she can make all her excuses. Well, I need to bring to light the traumas of blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, but that's not your story to tell. Those aren't your traumas, you know? Those aren't the traumas of your community. Those aren't your personal traumas. So why do you need to be the person to bring them to light? How you could, if you really care about this, you could bring up other authors who write about these things, who are part of those communities. You could support them and share their voices, but you yourself do not need to be manufacturing a narrative that you have no correlation or experience to, and saying that you are the voice of this community just because you want to write torture porn, you know? I think she's a little weird for that. Don't read it, Mika, it's horrible. Yeah, I'm not reading it because that book is ass. Yeah, I refuse to read it. I was thinking maybe I would like hate read it, but it's too long. Like, it's too long to hate read. Like, I would hate read it if it was like 500 pages, but 700's too much. It might even be 800. It's like, it's too long. Like, it's just so stupid. Like, Is the song Achilles? No, I'm talking about Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. I think I might actually hate A Little Life more than I hate the song Achilles, which is kind of crazy. Right now I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna sleep yet. I'm not tired. Please sleep. Please go to sleep soon. I know you have school in a couple days. Please go to sleep. I beg you thee. Like that ABBA song, I beg you thee. And it's like, don't go wasting. Wait, okay guys, I probably shouldn't sing it because I kind of sing like way too accurately, and so I'm worried that it might get like copyright claimed because I just sing it like too accurately, you know? So they're gonna think that I'm like playing like the real song, but I'm not, you know? But they're gonna think that, you know? It's kind of a fate worse than death if you ask me, but it is my cross to bear. Okay, maybe I could, oh, wait, if I make this part gold, it'll be like the symbolism, yes, the symbolism, it's all coming together. Okay, I'm pretty sure that one has green eyes, so we'll do green eyes, but of course, por supuesto. I keep forgetting that, por supuesto is not like a universal bit, like, it's like saying, so me and my friend, we would say like, but of course, like just a lot because we thought it was funny. And then in Spanish, we learned how to say it in Spanish, and it's por supuesto. And I just, so now I say por supuesto a lot, and like no one else thinks it's funny, but I think it's really funny. So yeah. So again, that is my cross to bear, and I bear it with pride. That doesn't look green at all. That looks like brown. That looks kind of green. Guys, I'll fix it in rendering. Trust. I shall fix it in rendering. Okay. Oh, I should color the line art, probably. That took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to color, but that's just how much I hate coloring, that it takes me like 5 years to color. And I didn't even do the mouth. I'll do that later. I will color the mouth in later. Oh, that's way too red. My bad. My bad. That's a little bit better. We will do like orangey like that. Well, that's not it. Okay, we need to go more yellow. This is not the vibe. I like that. And then I'll do that. Yeah, okay, that looks nice. Alright, I'll go with that. Okay. Okay. Now just do the little. I love doing this thing where you like put like the color of the hair, like. Or you put the color of the skin like on top of the hair, and then you like blend it out, and you do that with like wherever like the skin is anywhere, and then you like blur it and like just trust it looks cool. Into a blue. Like, see, like, that's a vibe. That's such a vibe. And I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna change the background so I can, like, see this more easily. Oh, and so that actually revealed all of my, coloring mistakes. So I love that so much. What? Why is that not erasing? The words you keep replacing and erasing in your head. She's like, but I'm not afraid. I know who I married. Just let me stay here. Is that from Best of Wives and Best of Women? I can't remember. Probably. Or it might be from It's Quiet Uptown. I can't remember either. No, it's not from It's Quiet Uptown. She's not that loud in It's Quiet Uptown. I think it's from Best of Wives and Best of Women, perchance. Okay. Wait, that's not the brush I want. That would be enough. Yeah, it's like, and you would smile, and that would be enough. Like, I think that you would smile and that would be enough. That's from It's Quiet Uptown, right? And then, because he's like, I don't pretend to know the challenges you're facing. And he's like, because he's like half crying, you know? Okay, part of it was from It's Quiet Uptown. You know? Epic helps show how shit of a husband Hamilton was. Like Odie for real said, I'ma kill myself. Well, I mean, like, it doesn't though, because like Epic is extremely inaccurate. I guess if you're comparing Epic and Hamilton, yeah, but if like you're comparing Epic's source material, which is the Odyssey, to Hamilton, like, no, they're pretty much similar statures, you know? I think you're the coolest YouTuber I stumbled upon randomly. Stop! Stop, guys, my ego is going to inflate way too high. You can't just say that stuff. Do you have any song recs? Let me check my Spotify. Oh, I started re-listening to Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust. So, and I really like Lady Stardust. Because my TikTok has been a bunch of Marauder stuff. So I'll go with Lady Stardust. By David Bowie, obviously. Is that too dark? That's too dark. Okay, I'm gonna remember now because I can't with this anymore. How long have I been doing this? What's the thing yet? Hour 44. Took me an hour and 44 minutes to color that much. That is extremely embarrassing, and I don't want to ever talk about this ever again. Me saying, oh, it's just because I'm reading chats, that's what slows me down, knowing I would be drawing this 10 times slower even if I wasn't looking at chat. Ugh. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh, I think I'm gonna do like blush. Little bit of blush. It'll bake out. No need to worry. We're just blocking in some colors here. Just blocking in the basics. You have the Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust on vinyl? Lucky. I don't have a record player, so I guess it wouldn't make sense for me to have that, but that is cool that you have it. The only thing I have been listening to for the past week is Heather's soundtrack. That's so real. I love Heather's. It's so good. I wish it was like still kind of like big. Like back when SZN made those like wait, it was SZN who made the Heather's animatics, right? I can't remember. But back when they were like bigger, I wish I was more into it, because I was like a kid then, so I wasn't super into like the fandom, but like I wish I was, because they sound, because like, oh, I wish I was in like Heather's peak fandom. I should probably block them in with with my marker too. I love the marker too, especially for hair. It's okay if it's a little messy, because we're gonna fix that later, okay? No need to worry about it now. Things to Do is fire. Yes, that song is also fire. My favorite OHSHC song, and no one ever talks about this song, and I don't know why, because I'm like obsessed with it forever. And it's from the album with the that has like Mary on it, and like I never see anybody use it ever, and I love that song so much. Like, it's by far my favorite OHSHC song is Forever. And nobody talks about it, and I don't know why. I was listening to Epic earlier in IKEA. You should listen to Epic while you go to sleep, because you should be asleep right now. Dude, we're literally bringing it full circle, though, because I was talking about Christian Slater earlier, and Christian Slater was in Heather's. I love Christian Slater. My unproblematic king. At least I hope he's unproblematic. My mom said he was, so he better be. It's a little bit darker. Oh yeah, also I got to do one of those like Instagram things where people do the like, it's basically like a Tumblr ass box, but it's like Instagram, and like it was so fun, high key, like, cause I never did one on like my old account, right, cause I like had like no followers and stuff, but then like cause on like the new one I've like been posting like the shorts and stuff every day, so it gets more views, and they're so fun. Like I love cause I love taking personality quizzes. I love just like answering questions about things, so it was so fun to do, you know. What if I said I'm not tired? Well, okay, being on your phone is not going to help that. You should get off your phone and close your eyes, you know? That's not right. Where's... Man, I want to figure out how to turn this brush into like a blender, like a blending brush, because I really love it, and I would love to use it for blending. Anyone here an AJR fan? If they are, they're getting blocked. Cause what? What do you mean? No AJR fans allowed. One of my friends is down bad for Ram and Kurt from Heather's, and it's kind of gross because they tried to raid Veronica. Yeah, that is a little weird. I know, it's so annoying because it's like why'd they have to do that? Because they're such like fun characters otherwise, and it's like, why'd you have to like be like actually horrible people? Because I really wanted to like think like they're just like funny kind of silly guys, but no, they have to be like actually like villains. You know, it's like you guys couldn't just like stay quirked up. You had to actually be evil. Okay, hang on. I'm not gonna make the same mistake as I always do. We're gonna pick a light source. I'm gonna draw a fake sun, and it's gonna, the sun is up here. So the sun is up there. So now I actually know what I'm shading towards. Oh, wrong button. One of them actually raped McNamara. Literally, Heather McNamara is my favorite. I love her so much. Because she's like literally the most unproblematic of them all. Like, my unproblematic favorite, you know? She literally did nothing wrong. And if she did do anything wrong, like, she's literally just like a dumb blonde, so it's not her fault. Like, she can't help it. You know? Like, how could you hate her for something that's not even her fault? That's just, like, unfair. And kind of prejudiced against blonde people when you really think about it. What's wrong with AJR? Honestly, nothing. I just like to hate on them. Because, like... Because I know one person who likes AJR and I don't like him. And, like, their music is kind of, like, corny millennial. So I just hate on it for that reason. But, like, I don't think they're actually problematic. Unless they are problematic, in which case, I would love to hear about that. Because then I'd actually have a valid reason for hating them. Okay, I need to keep some of the original hair color in here, because if the sun is supposed to be up there, then it should probably be causing light to be on the hair instead of it being all dark. This makes sense. Oh my god, I have so much math, I'm gonna kill myself. Anyway. Is that the band that wrote World's Smallest Violin? It is. Yes. Yeah, they wrote that, they did the song that, like, all the, like, TikTok cosplayers would use, like, the, like, the Let's Go Out with a Bang one, like, that one. I specifically remember My Hero Academia cosplayers using that one, like, a lot. Like, they would do, like, which, okay, I haven't, like, engaged with, like, My Hero Academia since I was, like, 12, but, like, can we talk about how, like, goofy it is that, like, the villains, like, their name is literally, like, the League of Villains? Like, that is the dumbest name I've ever heard of. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know if it, like, sounds better in, like, Japanese or something, but in English that sounds so stupid. Like, it literally sounds like in Phineas and Ferb when Dr. Doofenshmirtz makes, like, the League of, like, makes Love Muffin. Like, it literally sounds like that. I'm so sorry, but it does, you know? As far as I know, they're not problematic. No! I might go now because y'all keep talking. Yes, peer pressure works. Please go to sleep. I promise nothing interesting will happen. You will be fine. Yeah, for some reason I've been, like, really into watching a bunch of, like, hate videos on, like, Harry Potter for some reason lately. And, like, I really don't even care about Harry Potter. I just love watching people talk about how, like, bad it is, and they're like, this part doesn't make sense for XYZ, and the characters are badly written for blah blah blah. And it's like, man, I didn't even notice any of that. But, like, you're so right. Like, it is bad. You know? I love hating on things. Like, same thing, I've been watching a bunch of, like, hate videos for, like, Has Been Hotel and, like, Hell of a Boss lately, and it's like, I really don't even hate the show. Like, I don't care about it, at all, but I just love watching videos of people hating on it for no reason. It's the equivalent of Teen Titans' secret base being a giant T. Literally. What's your opinion on the Orion experience? Didn't, like, one of the main vocalists, like, assault someone? That's what I heard. But I feel like this was, like, a while ago, so I could be, like, mixing up some of the details. Carve into the face more? I don't know. Oh, I should do some rendering on the face. I need to get rid of that button because I keep clicking Control Z when I do not mean to do that at all. Your streams are so calming, that's cool. Are the fans in the background calming? Are the annoying little fans that, because my computer's actively dying in front of me, is that is that calming? I hope it is. I love bashing on popular things for some reason and not like other people. I don't think I like bashing on things just because they're popular. Like, I know you're joking, but like, I don't think I like doing that. I just like hating on things in general. Like, it doesn't matter if it's popular or not. I just like to hate on things. And I mean, it's always good to critique things even if you like them. Like, I love the Iliad, but I can admit that thing is like boring as fuck. Like, if you don't have like background knowledge of the characters and aren't like super into them already, it's like really boring. And I can admit that, even though I really like it. Because it's important to admit that things you like have flaws, you know? Fans are like white noise. This is true, this is true. But like, I feel like you're not supposed to, I feel like if you're listening to white noise, you should be like, it's supposed to be in the background, it's not supposed to be like, wow, there's something else going on, if that makes sense. So I feel bad about it. But I guess no one else seems to care about it, so it's fine. Dumbledore's favoritism towards Gryffindors. Yeah, like I watched a whole video on like why like Slytherin is stupid and why like the whole concept doesn't make sense, and like, yeah, I agree. And it's like, I honestly think like like, I don't think she would get as much hate for how dumb her writing was if she, because she like tries to present herself like she's such a like smart, like brilliant person all the time, and it's like, no man, like some of your writing was kind of dumb, and it's like, that's okay, like it didn't need to be perfect, but like, why do you have to act like you're like the most, like you're like the godsend, you know? Because that is very much how like she acts online, and it's a bit annoying. I saw someone say that Snape is like her self-insert, and that like makes a lot of sense. High key, low key. I wish I could just render hair, like hair and like maybe a little bit of the face, and then have someone else do like all the clothes for me. Is this why like so many like statues and like old paintings are of people naked? Because like drawing clothes just like sucks. Basically, my friend didn't like it, so we couldn't talk about it in front of her, and she would blow up if we were dead. If that's about Hazbin Hotel, that's such a reasonable reaction. It is. It's sad because I did used to like get really excited whenever like a new episode of Hell of a Boss would come out. But I just like, and I still watch like them sometimes because like I want to like it, but oh my, it's so corny. Like I just like, I cannot deal with it. Like, whoa. Like if other people like it, that's great, but I don't think I can watch it anymore. Like it. And like I've seen people say they don't like it because like they feel like it's like really repetitive, but like I have such like toddler brain because I love when like the same thing happens over and over again. So that's like the one part, that's like what makes it enjoyable and the slightest for me, is I just like watching like the same thing happen over and over again. I just want to draw pretty people's hair, and that's it. Why do I have to do math? Why do I have to do science? Why does my science teacher not give me back my test? Like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to understand what I did wrong if you don't give me back my test. Like, That seems kind of a little bit counterintuitive, but go off, you know? Why do they cuss in every sentence? No, dude, because when I watched that episode where they do the, like, the penguin thing, and it's like, the penguin says slurs, and it's like, oh, like, because I saw that moment, and I was like, oh no, because I knew everyone was gonna think it was the funniest thing ever, and I was like, this is so, like, corny millennial, like, I can't do it. And it just, like, it hurts knowing that everyone else thinks it's, like, the funniest thing ever, you know? Not even correlate, she's badly written at this point. They're halfway through the show and only one thing has happened. Yeah, I've kind of seen that with, like, people talking about, like, all the characters either, like, they have, like, they either have daddy issues or, like, issues with, like, their ex. And then people point out how that, like, so because Millie has, like, neither of those, she just, like, is basically not a character. Like, she does nothing. Which is kind of true. And I will say, like, people who criticize, like, the designs, obviously, like, they're not perfect. Obviously, everything can be better. But, like, I see people say that they don't like it because, like, they use, like, the same color palette over and over again. But, like, honestly, I really like that. Like, I think it's, like, because I really like basic color palettes, but, like, I just, like, love, like, uniform things. So I kind of love that they all have, like, the same colors. But, like, I know, like, design-wise speaking, that's not a good thing. But, like, I personally just like it, even though I know it's not, like, a good design aspect, if that makes sense. You know? I hate drawing hair, I'm so sorry. Okay, well, can't relate. Cannot relate, and I'm glad I'm not you, because it is literally so calming. It's like, this is like my meditation. It's just rendering hair. And it's like, as much as I hate, like, sketching and, like, line art and stuff, it's like, doing it for hair is, like, so, like, relaxing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'm trying to make it, like, not too busy, you know? I like the color palette because a lot of it is reds and pinks, which, yeah, I don't even like red or pink, but, like, I still just like that they all look like the same color. Because I just like seeing things all look the same. Just, like, makes me happy for some reason. I love uniform. Okay, I suppose I should... Well, no, I could render a little bit more on the other side of the hair. It's just a bunch of squiggles over and over again. Yeah, exactly. That's why hair is so fun to draw, because you just, like... It's just, like, squiggle, and then you just get to, like, shade the squiggle. It's great. I love hair. There should be coloring sheets that are only hair. Literally, this is why I love doing portraits, because it's like the hair on the face, and that's, like, the best part. Oh man, I think I made that eye too high up. I hate, like, doing the line art for the face, but I love rendering the face. There, that looks better.
Learn how you can be all you can be at
Also threatened to arouse when a minor started pointing out how wrong it is for them to have a use as aching. This is interesting. Yeah, I feel like there is, like, a lot of, like, problematic stuff going on with, like, and just, like, the fact that she, like, fired a bunch of, like, animators who worked on, like, the original pilot. Like, that seems a little disrespectful. Also, just, like, the fact that it's, like, like, I just truly cannot handle any sort of commentary about, like, the world at all, about, like, oh, good and evil and blah, 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 that she has to say, because it's, like, your show is on Amazon. I don't care about any of what your little like world values you think you have are when you're making a show for Amazon. Like, no, I'm not listening to a single thing you say about how you think good and evil and blah 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 work. It's like, no, girl, you're working for the most evil company in the whole world. Like, what are we doing here? You know? What's playing in the background? There might be an ad. Let me check that. Okay, well, it's over now. But yeah, sometimes ads do pop up. And because I can't hear them. But, yeah, it's like she made it and then abandoned everyone around her. Yeah, exactly. It's like, man, those are the people who got you to where you are. Like, don't abandon them. Because you wouldn't be here without them. Okay. I loved, like, turning off my rendering. Like, going on and off of it just to see, like, how different it looks. I suppose I should do the color now. Not the color, the, clothing. Oh, I should. After I end stream, I'll like look up a reference and then I'll like make the rendering better. I like to add like random blues in sometimes, you know? Like whenever there's like light colors, if you add like blue to the shading, I feel like it like works better, like it looks cooler. You know? On the bright side, because I don't know where any of my shortcut keys are, I keep accidentally saving it because I keep clicking the save button when I mean to click on the like move tool thing. So that's nice. Also, okay, just another thing about like her getting rid of like the original like a lot of like the original cast and stuff, and it's like because they weren't like it was not a normal like from it was not like a normal cast creator like relationship type thing because they so again I don't want to make it seem like I'm like obsessed with Hazbin Hotel. This is because I watched like a video essay on it, but like so they used to do these things called like honeypot or like the honey hot. It was some sort of like stream thing where basically like the voice actors would like do like they would say things in the characters' voices for like money so that the money could go towards the show. And so it's like they quite literally like helped her fund her whole show by doing that for free, and then she like dropped them. Like that's crazy, you know. I love your streams because it's like being on FaceTime call with you. Dude, I know, I wish I could call you, but like the Discord thing won't work for me. Also, shoot, wait, I have to go because my mom is home and she got me dinner. So I have to go soon. But I swear to God, one day I will figure out the Discord call thing so we can actually call. One day. Okay, I should go. So at some point I need to move the lineup up. Yeah, but I'll do that later. Okay. Okay. I gotta go. Thank you to everybody for watching. Also, you should follow my new Instagram. It's because I made a new Instagram. It's at mee-yet, and then it's a 3. mee-yet-koh. You should follow my Instagram because it's super silly, and I post dumb things to my stories sometimes, and it's funny. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go.